the TCU Horned Frogs and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Coach Lee before the game. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and run the ball. Teams are fired up and motivated as they take the field. I'll keep you posted on the vibe here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Sees a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just got rid of that one.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. So Vanderbilt's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And onto the field comes Junior Sherrill. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. And we just
too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. He'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. Oh, and he needs a bunch. They're all over him. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Connor. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The offensive line's got to get it together. Giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. He got a step and just dusted the field. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, it's Payne. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. Finding some room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And the Horned Frogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Out wide right, it's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. As we get a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, TCU! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Right back to it. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Oh, is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. A designed run for the quarterback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He wants to throw it. The screen, he can go. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Commodores line up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hits inside. It's Alexander. He's past the sticks. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. Right side, it's Adams. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He's looking to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to take off. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Commodores are flying down the field. Wants to throw one first. Looking left. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on second down. Looking for the edge. It's Young. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Turning it on, and he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On the move, he fires. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Doors!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point.
Personal foul.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense in a bunch formation. Drops back on first down. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together.
Gashes him in the middle. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Vandy! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulls it and runs it again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Out wide right, it's Sherrill. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Got a little space. There he goes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Payne. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The run inside. It's Payne. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. On the move. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional ground.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen.
Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
Stepping to the right. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's what...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Looking outside, it's Alexander. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Adams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Connor. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Drives inside. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tough run here. It's Alexander. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Payne. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hands it off. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Great job by this defense rising up, forcing a 4th down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Keeps it on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right side, it's Thomas. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Looking for the edge. Looking for an alley. There's some daylight. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. One possession game. Getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. They'll run it. It's Alexander. There's some room. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score. score a touchdown and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. From the gun, a collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab down the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Working the ground game. Got the first down. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying to establish the run. All over him immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss. They completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Snap in the shotgun. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Out wide right, it's Dwyer. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Complete. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point to get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Dwyer. He won't make it. Stop. Go to the goal line. The attempt for two is no good, and they are still down by one.
TCU 30. Number 48, set to advance on fire.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Second and long here. Left side, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Right side, it's Adams. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. They're facing a third down. Sells to fake. Rush right in his face. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
He's got him this time. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Got to find a completion on this one. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And I think that last play was to try to get that extra yardage to really make this easy as a coach. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going for the win with my kicker now. Do I trust him enough to kick it, or do I need to look elsewhere? Tough decision for this OC.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. He will have to unleash a howitzer to try to win the game from here. It'll be short. Kicker didn't quite have enough juice to get that one through. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a